in a land where magic still lingers in the shadows, where kingdoms rise and fall on the edge of a blade. One queen's desire to change her fate sets off a journey through darkness, deception, and destiny. Welcome to the Lost Lands, a twisted fantasy epic starring Mila Jovovich and Dave Bautista. This is a story of power, betrayal, mythical beasts, and the price of granting a wish. This is Screen Time Recaps. And if you love fantasy, action, and dark fairy tales, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more movie breakdowns, and let us know in the comments, what would you wish for if there were no consequences? Let's dive in. Our story begins in a kingdom plagued not by war, but by longing. A beautiful, lonely queen sits in her chamber, haunted by her lack of true love. Her heart aches not for jewels or power, but for connection. She's heard whispers of ancient magic, spells hidden deep in a haunted realm known as the Lost Lands, a place few return from. There, it is said, lies a power that can transform a human into a werewolf, granting them passion, intensity, and a primal connection beyond mortal comprehension. Determined to claim that power, the queen seeks out a sorceress unlike any other, Grey Alys, feared across kingdoms, shunned by society, a witch with a dark past and even darker talents. The queen offers her the impossible, gold, glory, and freedom, if she'll retrieve the power of transformation. Alys agrees, but not for wealth. She seeks something far more elusive, purpose. But even the most powerful sorceress needs a guide to the treacherous Lost Lands. Enter Boyce, a rugged drifter, played by Dave Bautista. He's not a hero, not anymore, just a man who's lost too much, and now wanders with little to lose. Boyce agrees to lead Alys, though he doesn't trust her, and she doesn't care. Their relationship is rocky from the start. He sees her as dangerous. She sees him as expendable. But both will have to rely on each other to survive what's coming. The Lost Lands are no ordinary forest. They are a realm twisted by ancient magic. Ghosts whisper from hollow trees. Rivers run black. Creatures with too many eyes skitter through the underbrush. Alys and Boyce pass ancient ruins that seem to breathe, statues that move when no one is watching, and villages frozen in time. Cursed remnants of past wishes gone wrong. At night, Alys dreams of fire and blood. Boyce dreams of a child's face he can't save. The Lost Lands don't just test your strength, they test your soul. Deep in the heart of the forest, they find an old man half mad, sitting atop a throne of bones. He calls himself the Wishmaker, the one who originally discovered the werewolf spell and lost everything to it. He warns them, magic that grants wishes always takes more than it gives. But Alys presses on. The queen's wish must be granted. Boyce is skeptical, but stays, not for the queen, but for Alys. He sees something in her, pain, loneliness, maybe even regret. They fight their way through werewolf cults, face a fire demon that can only be defeated by trickery, and narrowly escape a sandstorm conjured by a jealous earth spirit. Each challenge brings them closer together, and reveals more of their true selves. In a moment of vulnerability, Alys shares her origin. Once a royal advisor, she was betrayed and cast out after saving a kingdom with dark magic. Her reputation was twisted. Her name became a curse. Since then, she's wandered, selling her powers to those who dare ask. But she's never granted a wish without a consequence. Boyce, too, confesses his pain. He once had a family, lost them in a raid. He joined armies, fought monsters, tried to die a dozen ways. Nothing worked. Until now, nothing gave him purpose. Now, maybe guiding Alys through the lands means something more. At the edge of the Lost Lands lies a cave glowing with unnatural light. Inside rests the ancient spell, but guarding it is the warden, a beast stitched from the sins of past wishers. A werewolf not of flesh, but pure nightmare, born from the regrets of those who ask for too much. Alys and Boyce must fight together, sorcery and steel. The battle is brutal. Boyce is nearly killed. Alys unleashes forbidden magic that nearly consumes her. But together, they defeat the warden. Inside the cave, the spell awaits, glowing blue fire in a crystal vial. Alys holds it, and for a moment hesitates. Alys and Boyce return to the kingdom. The queen awaits. She reaches the spell, desperate, obsessed. But Alys stops her. She warns her, this magic will change you, not just your body. Your soul, it won't give you love. It will only give you hunger. The queen demands it, threatens, orders. Alys hands it over and then vanishes. The queen drinks it and screams. Her transformation is horrific, not elegant, not mystical. She becomes a beast, half human, half mad. Her kingdom falls into chaos as she disappears into the night. Boyce and Alys meet one last time, outside the kingdom. He asks if she regrets it. She doesn't answer, but there's sorrow in her eyes. They part ways, not lovers, not enemies, but something in between. Two broken souls changed by the journey, perhaps even healed a little. As Alys disappears into the mist, we hear her voice. Every wish has a cost, and I am the one who collects. In the Lost Lands is a dark fairy tale for adults, full of strange beauty, tragic consequences, and characters who feel raw and real. Milla Jovovich delivers a haunting performance as Grey Alys, both feared and sympathetic. And Dave Bautista brings a grounded strength to Boyce that carries the film's emotional weight. It's a fantasy adventure with teeth and a heart that asks, would you still make the wish if you knew what it would take from you? Let us know in the comments what you thought of In the Lost Lands. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another epic breakdown from Screen Time Recaps. We'll see you next time. Would you like a YouTube description, thumbnail title, or tags to go with this?